Hi, hello, namaskara. Welcome to another episode of Resonance, where minds meets mics. I'm Yamuna. Today, we bring you the story of a brave and inspiring woman, Pallabi Ghosh. She was born in Assam in 1990 and has worked hard to fight against human trafficking. She has helped rescue and support over 500 people who were in danger. Pallabi not only saves lives but also helps people start fresh with hope, confidence, and freedom. She works with police, NGO, and young people to make society safer and more aware. Let's welcome Pallabi Ghosh and get inspired by her powerful journey. So, without wasting much of time, let's start with the questions, ma'am.
Thank you for calling me.
So, what was the first rescue mission like for you? How did it feel?
First rescue mission, it was difficult because the thing is that we had to go to a red light area in Delhi and we were searching for a girl who was trafficked by her best friend. So, of course, it was very difficult because the mother was trying her level best for a couple of months to find her, and it was not an easy thing. It was my first experience, but thankfully I was not beaten up in the rescue. Everybody else was beaten up. The reason was that everybody was throwing things in the brothel, but I was not. I was just asking them. We found that girl, but in the entire rescue, the thing that triggered the most was the fact that she was betrayed by her own best friend along with her boyfriend. They mixed something in her cold drink and they trafficked her from West Bengal to Delhi. So it was really very difficult for me, not the rescue, but the fact that the person whom she trusted the most after her family member kind of betrayed her, and then she was sold multiple times, around 10 times she was sold. So rescuing her, trying to, calm her down was very complex. So it was, of course, this was the experience.
You have helped rescue over 500 lives. How do you stay strong and motivated?
I won't say I'm strong. I keep having a lot of breakdowns, just that I can't show to people. It's very difficult because the thing is that the field where I work, here you feel like human lives are like commodities. Like we buy soap, we buy cream. So that's how people are bought. So there is no other choice. You have to be strong because you cannot break down, because if you break down, then how will you save them? That's one thing. Second thing is that the fact that you are able to do this, that's also a privilege I consider myself, because not every woman will be able to do it. Not because of the fact that they don't want to do it, but because they will not get any support. Family will not support, or maybe they are scared. So I think in that context, I have been supported by I lost my father when I was very young. So I've been supported by my mother and my sister. That's one thing. Second thing is that you have to know that this is what you want to do. If you think that no, I can go back, like I've been doing it for the last, 12, 13 years now. So I think there's no way of going back. So being strong is the only choice. You don't have any other choice.
How can young people and students help in spreading awareness or supporting the cause?
I think the first important thing is to talk about it. What happens, we are in Bangalore, you and I are in Bangalore, you will not believe most people in Bangalore don't know what is trafficking. If you go and talk to them, they will say that it is like, a traffic signal. I still remember going to a hospital, in a very reputed hospital in Bangalore with 4 or 5 rescued girls. And when I told the doctor on duty that, I have got these girls, then she asked from where? I said from red light area. And then she said, oh, from traffic signal. So first thing is that awareness. Talk about it. See, one thing is that, all of us have this this approach of, ostrich. Ki I will cover my head, I will not see what's the problem, and the problem will be solved. Nobody wants to talk about it. I've gone to so many IT companies. Everybody is like, it's too triggering, let's not talk about it. So I think first thing which kids and children can do is that talk about it. You don't have to talk about the grievousness, or you don't have to talk about the gravity of the crime, but at least have conversations. That's very important.
What message would you like to share with those who feel powerless to bring change?
I think it starts with you, yourself. First step is that, for example, I'll talk about the issue that I'm working on. Please see whether your house is safe. So many times we are scared to talk about certain things with our family. We don't talk about periods with our fathers, with our brothers. Taboo, shy, all this. We don't buy sanitary napkins. So many things. I still remember in my school, we never used to talk about. My male teachers used to say reproduction chapter, let's not teach. So I think talk about it. Because see, ultimately, it's a part of your life. Today or tomorrow, everybody will get to know about it. So I think if you really want to see the change, first with yourself, start with yourself. Are you not exploiting somebody? I'll tell you a small example. I have so many people working with me. They are like, they're doing big work in their social life. But when it comes to their own house, they don't even allow their house help to sit in the same sofa like theirs. So, if you want equality, start practicing in your own house. Bahar to you will do so many things. Start with your own house. See whether you are able to do it in yourself. Only then you can change others. If you can't change yourself, how can you change others?
Finally, what advice would you give to someone who wants to follow your path and make a difference?
I think be very sure about it that you want to do this, because I'll tell you, I have stories. Okay, the kids in my area of work call me Kahani wali didi, like story wali sister, because I have so many stories. I get 5 to 10 stories every day. People decide ye karna hai. They do it, they leave it. Please don't do it. I had a colleague who came with a lot of desires and adventure. Ki I will do it with me. He joined me in January, and by July I got to know of it that he did not want to do it. He just saw that Pallabi is popular. Pallabi is so famous. So many people know her. So many news channels cover her. So many people have interviewed her. So many guests. But that person did not see it is 13 years of work. Like, I have been staying away from my family for months. Like, there were times when I didn't see my spouse for 3 months. There were times when I didn't see my mother for 6 months. So, it is not a cakewalk. Success, people see the success. People don't see the back end story. I still remember I used to travel from Bangalore to Assam in a 60-hour train journey. There were times like this. I stayed in floors. I stayed 6 to 7 days at a stretch in hospitals without taking bath, like that. So the issue is that, please be sure that you have to work at least 5 to 7 years to reach the position that I am in. What happens with youngsters? No, they want instant success. They want like, okay, let me do it. Let me click 2-3 pictures and I'll be popular. That doesn't happen. So I think one important thing you should understand is that, are you ready to go through that grill? Are you ready to dedicate and work that much hard? Are you ready to sacrifice your personal life? If you are ready to do all of it, I would request come and work with me. Because I have worked with thousands of people over the last 10, 11 years, 12, 13 years. But believe me, I have not found anybody who wants to work hard. Summers, we can't go out, we'll get dark. Without AC, we can't sleep. Without flights, we can't travel. No, that is not the word. That mindset will never make you to work with me. I think that's very important.
That was very inspirational, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.